Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer and stylist and soon to be published cookbook author. And every single Saturday, we sit and we talk and we plan, or you can do journaling or art or just hang out, have me playing in the background when you do housework, whatever you decide to do. If you are lurking, come say hi in chat. Today I am setting up November in my Jibun Techo personal diary and in my days. And I'm also going to be, hello, Anomic. I'm also hopefully going to be in my Hobonichi cousin, which I use as a project planner. And the reason for that is if you have watched my previous life plan with me's, you know that I was planning to play all through November and December with different color schemes to see what I liked for to pick something for 2023. And if you watched my unboxing of my Jibun Techo Biz, then you learned, as well as when I learned, that the Biz has a December start and not a November start. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use the November weekly pages and the November month in my Hobonichi cousin to play around with colors in November. Um, yeah, the December start. I mean, it's fine. It's a little bit disappointing, but I'll try my best to mimic in the Hobonichi um, for November, anyways, just to play with different color schemes. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna put this out of the way for now and just get started with putting down the different tabs that I put down. I feel like I'm in the wrong color. I may have done something wrong here. The different tabs that I put down every single um month to start things off before I start. Okay, no, that is correct. Before I start, I'm filling up my December overview calendar with all my like main appointments. I'm to remember. No, November, not December. We're planning November. I've had a long week. I have been working on indexing my book this week, which is, I love it. It is, but it does take a lot of brain power. And then it took me days to, even though the video was short, to edit my unboxing video for my Jibun Techo Biz because just because I had a lot of appointments and things like interrupt my time this week. All good things. I mean, I had an amazing week. I had such an amazing week that when I was thinking about it yesterday, I nearly cried. And some of it I can talk about, and some of it I can't. And we'll get to that in a little bit, I suppose. Um, I guess I should start with what I can share. Is on Monday, my best friend since I was 15. So we have that type of friendship where we go time, um, we spend time not in communication just because we're both not really good at initiating communication, and it's like a neurodivergent thing. That's very common. But when we do catch up, it's like no time has ever passed, and sometimes we can go a couple years without talking, and then normally it is my best friend who initiates, like, just surprises me just out of the blue with communication, and that happened on Monday. And so we had a really quick catch up on Monday, and we're going to have another longer catch up later on when our schedules allow. But yeah, it was just a very nice way to start my week, and I had a couple really productive meetings for my meal kit program, and the letter of intent for that was sent off this week, and hopefully the foundation, like the funder for my meal kit program, invites us, like, or is impressed by our letter of intent and what we had to say and invites us to put in a full proposal. So that was really good. Um, I had a meeting with the acting editor this week about Anamika saying this is good to be able to just jump back into the fray, as it were. Yeah, I mean that's how it's always been. Like, and we're just I don't know. We love each other deeply and dearly, and time and space doesn't change how we communicate. Doesn't change any of that. Yeah, it's like no time has passed, and like we've always been talking. So it's just nice to have that type of relationship with somebody outside of your partner. Um, and so, why does that seem? Huh? There is something going on here. So let me stick that out just a little bit more than is usual, so I can see the monthly. Um, what was I talking about? About meetings. Yeah. So that happened. Oh yeah, meeting with my assistant publisher, or no, acting publisher. That's what she is, acting publisher. About book cover things, and hopefully we book covers are hard. They are like everyone says, don't judge a cover by or don't judge a book by its cover, but everybody does. And my book cover needs to be like bang on. Um, like having just an image of when the dish is inside does not tell the reader what the book is about because the recipes are only like one fraction of what is in the book. Um, like the whole first half of the book, something like 30,000 words, is like has to like is the tools and the tips for disabled people. So it's much more than just a cookbook. And so everybody is just not, even though my images are good and the design would be good if it was a cookbook that was just a regular cookbook that didn't have, that wasn't more like salt, acid, fat, heat in fact that it's a teaching book rather than just a recipe collection of recipes. So we've decided we're going to go on a whole different direction with the cover. And so it's going back off to design, which is fine. I'm happy that we've made this decision because I also, like, as much as I'm happy with my photography, I just like, I mean, it doesn't speak to me about what this book is about. So we're now going into a completely different direction for the book cover, which I am happy about. Um, and so hopefully, I'm looking for November. Hopefully that will be like one step closer um, to reality um, very, very shortly. And then we can do like a big stream. And then I can talk about more in details about like if people are interested. And when I do the cover reveal stream, just talk about some of the decisions that go into cover design. Um, Yeah, that means no preview yet. Exactly. But we're hoping soon. We're hoping because the catalog needs to be done like within the next couple of weeks. So we're hoping that it will be done very, very soon. Especially because the book goes to print at the beginning of December. So we really only have a couple weeks to get this done. And once it goes to print, then we can do the like cover reveal and officially tell people to pre-order it and where they can pre-order it and all that good stuff. And if people are, oops, that's too many pages. And if people are interested, when I do the cover reveal stream, I can do how the sausage is made and talk about like show all the iterations of the covers and talk about like exactly the types of things that go behind the thoughts that goes behind packaging a book, because packaging a book, that's what like the front cover, inside matter, all that stuff is called book packaging, and it is the most difficult thing, and I do not envy people who have to make those decisions, and like how those decisions are made. I think is very fascinating because it's not just made by the publisher and by the sales team inside the publishing house. Like there's just so much that goes into title picking and cover design and all that other stuff. So I might talk about that. I am going to write a post about that, but whether I not or I also talk about it in the stream, we'll see if people are interested in that level of detail for the behind the scenes posts, behind the scenes details, I guess. Yeah, I'm amendable to just being fluid and just celebrating and just, I don't know, saying yay, like my book is off to the printer. But the things that we talked about, I'm very, very excited about that. I also got fitted for my CPAP machine this week. Um, I'm on a 1 month trial to see if it works. And so the first 2 nights, I have been pulling my mask off, which is not ideal. I mean, that's totally, but apparently that's very normal. It takes people 2 to 3 weeks to get used to the mask on their face and no longer pull it off in their sleep because it's bothering them or whatever. And so the interesting thing is so I've been waking up with 4 spoons instead of like 2 or 3. So at least that part is an improvement. It's not the huge improvement yet. And yesterday I was able to stop moving and not immediately fall asleep. So that improvement, like I don't wake up feeling like death. And at least yesterday, like I made it all the way to bedtime, to my actual bedtime, without nodding off when I stopped moving. So even though my sleep has not been great, and it has not been. Did I do the week? Yes, I did. It has not been like where we want to see it. It There has been a very incremental improvement, which we love to see. So that is also another great thing that happened this week. Um, yeah, I'm happy about that. Oh, and here's a thing that's really interesting to know. So when I had my sleep apnea score of like 19.8 episodes an hour, that didn't tell the whole picture. And the person, when they phoned me with my report, they failed to tell me that when I sleep on my back, my apnea score goes up to 50, which is a lot, 50 episodes an hour. So basically every minute I go at least 10 seconds where I'm not getting oxygen. And I spend about half my night on my back. I go between my side and my back depending on pain levels. And so the 19.8 was actually resulted from the average of when I'm on my side, only a handful of episodes, but when I'm sleeping on my back, I'm pretty much not breathing. And that explains like so much. And I'm finding like when I'm changing sleeping positions is when I'm pulling off my mask right now, is when I'm moving from my back to my side or my side to my back or from my back to my side is when I'm finding I'm taking off my mask. And I'm like, it's waking me up enough where I remember. It's not like something, because a lot of people do it and they don't remember doing it. I wake up enough when I'm moving my sleeping position that I actually remember pulling the mask off my face and then thinking for a second, wait a minute, no, I'm supposed to keep this on. So it will be interesting to see, like, once I'm used to it, um, how much better everything is. And I'm like saying they always recommend back sleeping, but it does make snoring worse. Well, when you have sleep apnea, they recommend sleeping on your left side if you do not have a CPAP machine, because when you're on your left side, you're less prone to snoring. The sleeping on your back is only for people who do not have sleep apnea. Sleeping on your back, if you have sleep apnea, is a death sentence. When your sleep apnea is treated, then and you have the CPAP machine, you actually do not snore when you have CPAP. And it's funny, the 2 nights my partner said that the house has been extremely quiet at night, which has been very weird because I snore pretty much as soon as I fall asleep because almost immediately my soft palate collapses. And I feel it happening when I'm relaxed and awake. So they like once your CPAP is working and it's considered managed, then they recommend that you can sleep on your back again. But yeah, for if you have sleep apnea, the sleeping rules are completely different because when you're on your back, that's when apnea spells happen more often than when you're sleeping on your left side. And even like your right side, I don't know what it is about sleeping on your heart side, also will make apnea worse. So if you have issues with snoring, then you should be sleeping on your left side. If you don't snore, then you don't really have to worry about it, and back sleeping is the best for a lot of reasons. Side sleeping, if you are a side sleeper, you need to have a really good pillow. Yeah, I need to. What am I? So, Patreon post new art. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna move that forward. Patreon, just to in case I get to it in November, but I doubt I will. I've been like over and over again saying I'm gonna do this, and I don't happen it, and it doesn't happen. Update art site. And then unhaul video. Ooh, I might actually be able to get to that this month. Anomic is saying that they noticed less snoring from their partner on their side or stomach too. Stomach is good too for snoring because, yeah, um, just because your soft palate doesn't have the gravity is working in opposition to the collapse of the soft palate. It's harder, yeah, but gravity is working against the soft palate. Okay, so that um, the 11th is a holiday. Holidays 977. Let me put that in first so I remember that. Um, combos. This is gonna be weird recreating this in the other book. This outline first. It's Remembrance Day. I think you all call it Veterans Day in the U.S. It's Armistice Day in Europe. We call it Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day. And the way that it's celebrated or like observed in Canada and the US is completely different, which is a interesting fun fact if you're into that sort of thing. MG, where are we? MG 020. MG, there we are. This month I have so much going on. So on Tuesday I have a meeting. Yeah, Veterans Day. But it's the Veterans Day is like an upbeat celebration in the US, and Veterans Day, I believe you all no, we didn't have ours. We have a Remembrance Day. We don't have Veterans Day. We don't celebrate Veterans Day at all. Um so at all. We have Remembrance Day, Thanksgiving. What do you do during during your Thanksgiving we do nothing. Absolutely nothing. But Canadian retailers have started to do Black Friday sales, which is really bizarre because that never used to be a thing because we have Boxing Day sales. But so Remembrance Day is a very somber situation. We have like a minute of silence at 11 o'clock, and it's only about soldiers, service members who have died, where Veterans Day in the U.S. is like this upbeat, like waving flags and rah rah rah, and you have like there's some restaurants that do deals, and it's like all service members, like regardless if they're dead or like who are veterans, basically. Remembrance Day actually remembers is about the armistice, and is a very somber event in Canada. We have somewhat a day in October that kind of where we lay wreaths again at the cenotaph to remember service members who have died on Canadian soil. We have that in October, but we really do not have anything to remember like veterans that are still alive in Canada. It's all very somber events and remembering those who have died in the service of our country. Um, and Remembrance Day is very much like how Armistice Day is celebrated in the U.S. and like Holland, which is not Holland, the Netherlands sends Canada a whole bunch of tulips every single year to thank us because we liberated the Netherlands during World War II, and so we have a lot of it's very somber event here. Um, and there's no like finding restaurants for like special deals like for like Veterans Day like Veterans Day discounts at restaurants and stuff like that happens. I don't know if it happens everywhere in the U.S., but I have friends who are like current Canadian Forces service members who, because of joint things between U.S. and Canada, have spent time stationed in the U.S. and the vast difference in tone between Veterans Day and Remembrance Day always like threw them off because it is. I mean, it's not a celebration. It's lest we forget and like so we don't repeat. Yeah, it's very different. Um, so yeah, and we don't do anything. And I'm like saying, yeah, their partner was in the army, so he can get meal deals and discounts and stuff. Yeah, see, that doesn't happen here. It's an interesting difference. And if you are not used to either or, and you're in either country, it's enough of a difference that it will throw you off. Um, and it will like it's your brain will make note of it. It will like be like a bizarro land type thing, like being in an alternate universe where everything is just a little bit different. And I'm saying we have Memorial Day that is more solemn. Yeah, see, we don't have a Memorial Day. And the reason why you have Memorial Day is because we have Victoria Day, which is to celebrate the monarch's birthday. And that's that weekend, the same weekend in May. So, um, yeah, we don't celebrate people who are alive, just people who are dead in Canada, which may say quite a bit about Canadian culture and maybe just how wacky we are. But it's a funny observance that we only celebrate dead people in Canada. And we don't have celebrity culture or like celebrating people while they're alive. I mean, we appreciate people, but we don't celebrate them. Um, I, I say that I like poking fun at my own country. So business meetings, GG01. So I have a business meeting on Tuesday, and I actually also have I get my fourth, I get my bivalent vaccine as well, and I am taking Tuesday off or Wednesday off because I'm expecting um to have so sad Canada. Yeah, so here's it's not really it is actually joke comedians have made jokes about it. So we have hospitals in Canada called sick kids, and like there's like a whole entire stand-up comedy routines about like how in America like calling sick kids would seem like as some type of insult or something. This would not be happening. And then we have the war amps, which provides prosthetics to children who either have limbs amputated or who are born with limb differences. And some of the commercials used to be like really scary purposely, like to have kids play safe. Now they're more, we have like war amp in ambassadors where it's like kids with the amputations who are in commercials with other kids who have similar amputations where they basically, yeah, they're an ambassador and be like, hey, this is my limb difference, this is my amputation. And but we call them war amps. when the Canadian kids are never gone to war, and I don't. It probably comes from like service members being having amputations in war, and it's probably where it comes from. But now that the War Amps program is mainly children, it's just one of those. Canadian culture is very morbid in some ways, and it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Day off. What color is that? Days off from clients. GG02 or ZG2. CG2. Yeah. Taking this day off. Just have it booked off. If it works out that I don't have really bad side effects, then that's cool. And then I think it's Friday. I have a specialist appointment. I gotta check my calendar. Come on. Month. Um, Someone here would sue, and I'm gonna say, yeah, probably. And we don't have that that litigious culture in Canada. No, I need to go to November. November 3rd says I have something. Nope. It's November 4th. Yes, at what time is that? It doesn't really matter for now because I'm not doing my week. Okay, so 4th personal. I got Dr. Van. On that day, I have a few Dr. Vans. I'm going to do Dr. Van D. Dr. Van D. I know it's not the full name, but it's enough for me to know. And I'm like saying we are super litigious here. Yeah. I am aware. It's so normally what happens when if you're watching an American network like ABC or whatever on Canadian television, when advertisements air, they are Canadian advertisements air in place of the American advertisements that would be seen. So, and it doesn't really matter, and it's the same Canadian advertisements that would be airing on whatever Canadian network is airing that show. So there's really no reason to watch American networks in Canada because we see Canadian commercials when we're watching American networks. Except for there are a few cable networks that do not do that. And I can't remember what it is. So every now and then we are exposed to American advertisement. It's not often, but every now and then. And for the affiliate stations, then we see like the small claims, like the ambulance chaser type lawyer commercials where it's like very dramatic and very like whatever. It's we don't have those commercials and like very rare. We have like car insurance, like car accident ones that are like not, but they're not. The tone is different. It's very different. Is basically because yeah, suing people in Canada is just difficult, and it's purposely that way. What is the 18th? What is that? No, that's October. Come on, stay in November. Thank you very much. November. Okay, yes. So, the 24th, I have another doctor's appointment. A lot of doctor's appointment this month. 24th is my dermatologist. Oh, doctor. Then I probably should have started my Dr. Kruger. And then, I mean, I probably shouldn't be doing this personal information online. Who cares? So that means I have to do blood work on the 21st. And I'm saying, is laughing and saying, if you have taken these medications, you may be entitled to a payout. Yes, those ones are well. Or we also don't have medication advertisements like on like we don't have to ask your doctor if this and this may be right for you. And so that's another thing. Whenever we are exposed to American advertisement and we see that, then it's just yeah, it's a little it's funny, a little off-putting. Not off-putting. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's mm, yeah, it's like the whole it's again like parallel universe where everything's just a little bit off type thing. Sleep appointments. Um, and then so Tuesday, yes, Sarah, and I have another and vaccine on Tuesday. Day off. My manuscript is due on the or round two proofs and indexing is due on the 14th. And so that color, what time? Okay, I'm making good time to be able to like brainstorm colors, and I'm not going to do the normal decorating that I do right now because I want to spend more time in my Hobonichi kind of playing with possible colors for the first week of November. How are we already on November? Things that are due, deadlines. RG010. RG, there we go. 110, I should say. Um, it's this day. I gotta double check that I have no birthdays this month. Round due. Let's do this. Do round two. Proofs. Proofs. I almost forgot how to spell that for a second. And index. And the cover should be done by then too, because we need to get the cover as part of when the final. Because yeah, it's like here we go, round two proofs, final checks, and then it goes off to the printer. Let me look at my calendar. The year is almost over. Yeah, yeah. And I think I'm gonna take all of December off. I think so I can finish my YA. It all depends on how round two proofs done. Files to printer. Yeah, so the files are going to the printer on December 2nd. So yeah, this final checks and then off to the printer for a second on Friday the 2nd. Like, can we like this is happening. This is happening. So the cover has to be done like in before this date. Oh, you all, I cannot wait. Cannot wait for you all to see this and uh, and I can show people inside pages and the little like marketing package that is going out. Oh, I am so excited. And I have some other news that I have to sit on for a bit that I'm hoping I'm just gonna say that there could be like how I was saying like what am I gonna do with 2023 now that I have no projects and I'm probably gonna be done my YA whip by the end of this year if everything or at least early in January. Like what am I gonna do that's extra? And I may have some more writing projects that I've been approached to do. I may there may be some exciting announcements coming up. So social media creation CG020, and I just have to say that um, Jules' sticker shop. Yes, that's another thing. Um, I'm gonna actually. Hmm, where you know what? Even though I'm not supposed to be pre-planning in this yet, it's the whole you got to write it down or I'm gonna forget it type thing, especially something like that. So my dream for 2023, let's just add and I don't have this is supposed to be like months or whatever. I'm not doing that, so I'm like, there's no deadline. Just like, let's see, Jules's sticker shop. Let's see if we can also make that happen for 2023. And I'll have to just explain in the setup video why I already have something in there, because I needed to write that down or it would have absolutely been forgotten. Yeah, so I was coloring in the life plan with me's. Oh my goodness, how is this like almost dead? Okay, and let's do some outlining of these before we move on to the Jibun. I'm not saying your partner is going to be so mad at you. No, actually, especially for the unhaul videos, because some of the sticker shop stuff is going to be like stuff from um my Sticky Club's subscriptions that I'm never going to. Oh, I gotta put shopping days. Because keep forgetting to do that. I just shopped last week, so this is a shop day, and this is a shop day. Nope, Jules, don't be ridiculous. That's not Friday. This is. Okay, that's fine. I will put a sticker or something over these. That is completely okay. Okay. So they will actually, because some of it is going to be like um, getting rid of stuff that's currently clogging up storage areas. It was his idea first, is what I say. Yes, it was my idea first. You just enhanced it and made it better. And then the off from clients is, oh, I don't have a outline for that. Business meetings N75. N75, where are we? I have the A-Team theme stuck in my head, and that happens sometimes. I used to have, oh crap, hold on, I dropped something. I used to have a radio show, and before I would go on air, the A-Team themes, like as I was preparing, the A-Team theme song, I would sing it, like, not like just the hum it, do the da 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 da. Like I would do the 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 theme. Um, and so this is okay. So and then deadlines. And I just have that in my head right now. Whenever I'm planning something like major, doing something, the A-Team theme comes screaming into my head. Deadlines N60. So yeah, because I got my round two couple days late, by like full business days. My editor said I could like hand in round two a couple days late, so I could technically have until the 16th. And I'm saying, no, now you have it in my head. Now I have to play some music. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, because it's in my head, so I have to make everybody suffer. Um, Technically, I have until the 16th to hand in round two proofs and the index, but I'm going to still keep it as the 14th as my deadline, just because if I can get it done early with a couple days to kind of like wriggle, then I will be happy. So let's thanks, Jules. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's play a game. Let's play a game, and we'll get your. Oh shoot! I have to do this too. What social media creation? I forgot that one. Social media creation. Um. Where are we? N65. Let's find you. N. Where are we? N. Here we go. N65. And then we're going to have a bit of fun. Also, I want to quickly bump ahead to December. So yeah, there will be no live stream on the 24th. Do I do one on the 31st? I mean, maybe, because it's early enough in the day where people won't be off to New Year's Eve celebrations yet, but it might be pretty cool. Yeah, but the 24th, I'm absolutely, I mean, people do things afternoon, the 24th, that are holiday-y. Okay, let's now put this over here so we can compare it. So, what we need to do is pick out 10 focus, 10 work colors, and these are what we've decided will be, like, once I've settled on them, will be the permanent work colors, 4 personal colors, and those will likely change, like, from week to week or month to month, but and then 6 social media ideas, which I have, like, in an index where I go here. Right now it's like all messy, and I'm gonna be redoing how I do this for next year, but we're gonna play mostly today with work colors. Now let me grab my Hobonichi and open it up to November. And let's start off. Work colors. I need to also have this out. I think it will make sense to have it pulled out for this. So, how about for this first? I'm gonna do like this month, like just one thing, and we'll see what happens. I have this here for a reason. Let's start off with. Oh, I should have written this down. Okay, I'm very disorganized. I thought I was like smart and got it organized like enough, but I didn't. So we need admin days. Admin days. Shoot days, photography days, biz meetings. And the admin days is basically just for the top. So this one could change possibly because it's like the top for the priority. Biz meetings. Wait a minute. Yep. Biz meetings, sorry. Deadlines. Some of these colors I use more than others. Food, social media, creation. Work appointments, which is different than biz meetings. Work appointments is things like admin time. Time off clients. And then stat holidays. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, right. 10. Okay. And now, now I'm just saying Golden Girls theme now. Oh, that's so much better. I love the Golden Girls theme. So, I want to start with work appointments because that takes up like a solid block every single time, and I want it to be something that. Oh, let's try 119 for work appointments. I like that. What do you think? It's like a nice pale blue. And then food. I want something. Let's see. Am I gonna even be cooking this week? Like, is it gonna, like, matter? I like 97 for, I mean, I could, like, put, like, you know what? Let's go to, because I things I know I'm gonna do this week. Writing. Um, writing. Let's try 29 for writing. Um, and then biz meetings, because I have those this week. That's fun. Um, kind of. Biz meetings. There's so many choices. I think I want like a gray, but these ones might be too dark. What's happening over here? 114 is similar to 119. Yes, they are very similar. 114, they're like the blue, like one's has more, this is more green than this one. Um, so I want to try that. Let's do biz meetings at 114 because I want to see what like if it throws because I have both this week. I want to see what happens. So 114 biz meetings. 114. Um, social media. I'm doing that this coming week. Let's do. Oh, you know what? Do we have? Let's try 117. Add a little bit of color. Social media creation. 117. Oh, and I want to say, oh, okay, I saw it better. Yeah, putting it to the camera, like bringing the light on, and I forgot to turn on the light that I normally have on. So, okay, deadlines. I have that not coming this week. I do have time off clients coming up this week. So, let's try 34. What do I have? 34 and 29. Those are too similar. 34 and 29 are too similar. Um, maybe I don't have a really light gray, and that's what I'm kind of looking for. What happens if I go to these colors? Um, let's CG. Oh, wait, let's try WG02 for time off clients. WG. Ugh, need to WG 0.5, I mean, not 0.2. Don't have a stat holiday this week or a deadline. I don't have an admin day this week. I do have, and then, so we're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I gonna be doing food this week? No. Am I gonna be doing photography this week? No. Am I gonna be doing an admin day this week? Let me look at my calendar again. No. But I do have stat holidays on here that I have to do my months. So stat holidays. Let's do. Let's go back to this one. Let's do. 97, I think. Stat holiday 97. And I do have a deadline I have to put down, so that's right. So let's try. Is there anything that's standing out to you as a color? Oh, I like this. This is a really light gray. ish. But that doesn't say deadline, but 108 says deadline. Like 108 kind of calls your attention to things. Get in focus. So let's do 108 for the deadline. I don't have any shoot days or admin days yet coming up, but I might later on this month. So let's do shoot days as 97. And then food as 98, because they complement each other and they're close together. And then admin days, let's do 113, I think. 113 for admin days. Okay. And then for personal, it is body check-ins, and watch. Okay, TV, me, TV, us, and personal appointments. No, it has to be like, I wanted these to like play with like color a bit more, but it still needs to be light enough that when I write over it, you'll be able to see the black ink on it. So I like blue. So let's do 82. No, 87. I like 87 for my body check-ins. And then TV, me, and TV, us, they need to complement each other because they're going to be side by side. But I want them to be a little bit different. Ooh, that might be a little bit too much. 29 and 30. Oh, I already have 29. So never mind that. 30 and 31. Let's try that. Even though it's like not totally saturated. We said blue at the same time. Yes, in the blue family. Yes. And then personal appointments. Let's go in the blue-ish family again. Let's do 90. 90 is pretty. Like it's like it's a nice calm color. Okay. Let's start here and see what happens. So I'm also gonna see how much time we have to put it in the weeks, and I'm gonna outline stuff later. So we're starting off. I'm gonna grab the wrong WG. Oh, this is gonna make some funny noise. WG 05 right here. It's the only one from here. Day off clients, which is Tuesday the 2nd. So I'm just gonna color in squares here just to kind of duplicate the calendar or the layouts, and then day off. I need to find what I really want to do is, you know how I outline, I mean I could still use the same Tombow colors to outline, and we can try that for like the first week when I do the weeks. But what I want to do is maybe find complementing colors of the Ohuhu pens, and like see if I can find a complementing color to outline those. Okay, so work appointments 119. 119. It looks so much darker in the cap, and it might actually be darker on this paper than it is otherwise. Oh my goodness. Sorry, something I forgot to turn off notifications or like unlink my phone from my computer, and there's some drama happening in the UK. So that's what my oh my goodness was. Oh, that is just so nice. I like that. Um, 119 keeps us out. So I have an appointment with Sarah, and I also have my vax. And then personal appointments. What color did we say for that? 90. 90, 90, 90. Where are you? These are like really weird how they're organized. 90 is right here. Yes, it is very subtle compared to the cap. Like surprisingly so. So Friday the 4th, have a work appointment. Oh, so much brighter this one than we'll see how it is when I move into so like so much more saturated than the swatching in. Did I grab the right one? Yes, I did. Okay. So that's a work appointment or personal appointment, the 21st, personal, 29th, personal. I'm just going to be messy about it for now. 24th, personal, and then statutory holiday 97. I'll fill in the dates later because really what I want to get to is the week and kind of plan as much of what am I looking for? 97, did I say? Yeah. Plan as much of my week in here in this one as possible, just to start seeing like on camera, so you can see. Stands out. That stands out, but I love the color. Yeah, I love the color too, and it's kind of as it dries, it's getting um, less saturated. And it also, like, this paper is different than the Jibun paper. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Leave that out. Um, let's see. Deadlines. 114. Deadlines 114. 114. Oops. Go. Oop. Oh, yes. I like that. And the deadlines matches really well with the personal days. I mean, I think it works having the mix, even though I'd prefer all like less saturated for business and more saturated for personal. I think it kind of works. So 24th, and then day off. Yeah, so social media creation 117. 117. Where are we? Here we go. 117. And then social media creation. That works as well. I mean, that one might just stay. We'll see once I like move in also the Mio paper. So that's this month, and I will like properly fill it in and stuff later. I'm just trying to duplicate it as much as possible. I mean, that kind of works. Well, you can't see the full thing. There we go. There we go. That kind of works. So let's go to November 1st, and let's like play with, here we go, this week. So my priority for this week is writing. So let's grab 29 off camera. Yeah, I hope I fixed it. 29. I am looking for 29. Here we go. Writing. So I'm put this back here. So yeah, priority this week. And this whole priority thing would have to stay like, yeah, this works. Trying my best to recreate my weeks, which is so. I like this color. Oh, that's not. So priority. Oh, pen. Priority P. Priority is index. And that stands out. I mean, I like the way that, and then 1,500 hours. Let's do this. So that's right in. Personal appointments. What color is that? Because we can quickly do that. Personal appointments. What color was that again? 90. Here we go. 90. This is really bright. Okay, this might scare me. This might scare me. So exercise. 1,600. Whoa. My goodness. That's like an hour and a half. That is so bright. I don't know how I feel about um, Job's journal. And then exercise. Exercise. And Sunday. Exercise. And then Vax is right here. And then I have to recoup from taking the rest of the afternoon off. So that's all like this. Friday is my doctor's appointment. What time is that? This is like really bright. Oh my goodness. Okay, my appointment is at 1:40. So that's 13:30 on Friday. Right date, Jules. So that's that appointment. And then normally, oh gosh, I would also be coloring in this next one and putting in dog food making days and everything. I'm trying to recreate as much as possible. So this is like where I'd be putting in like dog food making days and have you. So let's do Sunday as well. So Monday, I get to take off Thursday and Sunday. And then these from 6 to 8 is when back to personal. Oh, this is really bright. So I don't think this color is going to stay. I mean, we'll see. I'm just going to quickly do this quick and dirty all the way to here, because Sunday would have a sticker. And so co-op deadline. I'm just going to put milk, co-op, milk, appointment, appointment, recover. Oh, breaks as well. Wow. Okay, so breaks. This is hilarious. Breaks. And then breaks. Okay. Switch the color with the deadlines. I think I might. We'll see. Yeah, this might do better with deadlines. We'll see how it goes this week, though. I'm going to make a note. So, 90 deadlines, question mark. So break. And I'm just going to make this dirty. Because this, I mean, as lovely as a color this is, I mean, it's a lot, especially when I have like breakfast here as well. Breakfast. Like this is, I know I said I wanted my personal, especially if I'm going to be changing it like every single week to be like bright and stand out, but I'm not quite sure. I meant it like this. Breakfast. Breakfast. I know I'm making this messy, but it is just an experiment. Exercise, exercise, Job's journal, exercise, exercise, exercise. Though Wednesday I probably won't exercise because I'll be feeling like crap. So work appointments, 119. Did I take that out? No, I gotta take that out. Yeah, since it stands out, so yeah, that makes yeah. So 119, 115, 116, 118. I guess I did take out 119. Hold on. 119. Don't get away from me. Here we go. Oh, come on. Come on. So, up. I'm going to have to. So this is, see, I like this so much already for, I'm going to still play with some other colors as the weeks go on, but I think we already have a winner chicken dinner for this color. Whether it stays as my work appointment, where I like put an admin time in my continuing ed and prep, I don't know. But this continuing ed, this works. I like this color. I like this color. Business meetings, 114. 114. Already took it out. 114. 114. Yeah, that, and see, it's funny. The business meetings works really well, but it up against um the personal time. But like this just stands out so much. So ba da. Then okay. Then TV me 30. 30 right here. So this starts right here on this day, all the way till 10. Oh, that's too far. Wait, no. 10 is 22. Wow. I'll put in my shows later. Well, and let me just color in some blocks first. 22. Okay. And then So this color is a little bit too similar to this color. They're a little bit too close. So one of these is probably going to have to change. And then 31, it was 31. Here we go. This goes till midnight. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a little bit too neon, maybe, is the vibrant. It's not really so much about saturation, but quality of color, if that makes sense. See, this is why I'm glad I have the Hobonichi to be able to play for these next 4 weeks, and then all of December with the Mio paper to really narrow it down before the new year. And then body check-ins, which is 87. 80. Oh wait, I have to color this whole day in because it's a day off. Though I might still do the write-in. We'll see. 87. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for 87. 87. No, here we are. 87. Body check-ins. Swooch. Ooh. I like it. I like it's a corn flower blue. It's I have to I don't have room for writing Happy Meal or anything in here, which is fine because that block isn't. But at least, okay, so days off from clients is 2, and I actually should have not colored that in there, which is the WG. Wait, let me double WG. I think it's the sick one. Yeah. So let's see what happens when I color over. So, day off of client, no client. See you later. Yeah, no, it blends, but it does not color over like the alcohol pens, which is not surprising. And it's not as no clients. See you later, clients. Let me do this just to be specific about it. It's messy, but I don't care. It gives an idea. Day off. Day off. Recover. So yeah. That's a lot of that's a lot of something. I mean, I really like this color. I like this color, but when it's butted up so much, this and this look really much alike. And I don't know if it will be the same when it's on the Mio paper in the biz, but you really cannot tell the difference between these two colors. And it's not even so much the lighting, they are so similar that I definitely have to rethink these two. Something like this for a personal time. I mean, I know when we talked about it last week or the week before when we talked about it, it's yeah, let's do something really change it up for personal. I mean, I can still change it up for personal every single week, but this is more suited for deadlines, which are a once in a while type of thing and not an every day type of thing, because that is a lot. And that is as much as a nice color it is, that is not me. That isn't me at all. I'm, I'm not sure this is anybody, and this is why I'm so glad I thought of using. It'll be interesting once I fill in like the rest of the week with. Oh, I still have to do social media creation. Hold on, let me put in the live plan with me. Social media creation 117. Where are you? I know you're already out. I have tears in my eyes because this is just so hilarious to me. Oh my God, 117. Oh, what did I do? uh, this is funny. Okay. Oh, 117. See, I like that. I like that as well. That's not that like that's a nice. We'll see when because I'm planning to hopefully film another video this week. So we'll see because last week I had a lot of social media creation. We'll see how this looks when it's in like bigger blocks mixed with other colors. But that one could I like this. I like this. And I'm gonna say yes, it is very wow. For other people, it may work. I mean, some other people they may look at this and be in love and be like, wow, that is so colorful. And it reminds me of the sunshine, like going down on the ocean or something. Who knows? Who knows? But for me, and I never really realized how much of my day is spent like putting personal stuff in because right now my personal color is so here. Like let's do a comparison. um, just to see how like it looks so much more extra. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let's go to a color or to a week where I haven't like last week I still haven't filled in all my appointments yet. So that's a more fair comparison. This is a more fair comparison, these two. That's a much more fair comparison. So I mean, I don't want to like this is so much similar to this color, which makes me happy, but I kind of wanted a change for 2023. But also autistics are really not good for change. And once we like something, we really like it. I mean, even the life plan with me color is in the same family, even though this one's a little bit brighter, but it's not so saturated and it's only I we'll see once I have more social media creation because a lot of this week was video editing, and I might go back to last week and if I don't end up filming and editing a video this week, I might oh my God, yeah, that's a lot. I don't know, friends. I don't know. This is a little bit extra for me. Oh, like I'm glad I have a lot of colors from which to choose. There are there are enough muted colors where I mean I could still perhaps leave down here even that it would have to be it can't be yellow. This cannot be yellow. And maybe it's because I'm just so used to the two different shades of gray here, but this cannot be yellow. Yellow is good for writing. Um but this is too much for me. I like yellow in small doses. Let me go back. I'm in the wrong. I'm never gonna find what I'm looking for in there. Where did I put it? I just had it, friends. Oh my goodness. That's very extra. Did I stick it in here? No. What did I? Hey, Jules. You just had it. Like, what are you doing? Okay, come on. What did I do with it? Can we believe I lost a whole dang notebook? Like, how do you do that? And it has tabs on it and everything. my goodness. It's a different idea book. What did I do? Okay, honestly, did I stick it in here? I probably maybe stuck it in here. And I was saying you could do the same matches for last year. I could. No, I didn't put it in here. Okay, I did a disappearing act. How? So my desk is like not much bigger than what you see. And the fact that I just disappeared a whole entire book is actually really amazing. And I'm not quite sure how I managed that. I mean, I just had it. We were just like had our hands on it to pick the colors. Holy cow. This is the biggest mystery. This is how... Oh, here it is. Nope, that's life. Okay, hold on. I am. How did I do that? I really don't understand. Did I drop it on the floor and not hear it because I'm wearing my noise cancellation headphones? Okay, nope. Did I? And I'm missing also my bag with last. Okay, seriously, I'm also missing my whole bag of um Tombow brush pens. So there's like two big items. Okay, the Tombows are over here on the floor. Oh, and okay, I found them. Okay, I found them. Okay, they fell on the floor. Okay, so I mean, I yes, as you said, I could do some same matches for last year, and I have maybe I mean, and maybe add because these are all pale, and I could possibly pick from here and have enough colors, and there's a few pale ones in here as well that I can choose from. But I kind of wanted to like expand. I in like so there's this thing that's really ableist. Like you have to do things outside of your comfort zone. It's a part of growing, and that's like actually very abusive for autistics and people like who are ADHD brains and stuff like that. Like routine is absolutely necessary. Like knowing what to expect is necessary for good mental health and well-being. And so me wanting to switch things up isn't like I need to be sure, like be clear in my intent there. It's just I wanted something like this past year was such a big year of a lot of things. I wanted next year to like be similar, but be different enough because it is also like I just wanted a little bit of change. But you know what? I think when we do the live plan with me, um, and I'm like saying maybe pick three complementary colors and stay as muted as possible. Yeah, like that could work. So like I have like next week when we do our live plan with me next week, we'll be doing that all again in this week. So like I'm definitely like this color would work good for deadlines because the deadline is just basically used to like mark this part in the page and to mark on the calendar. So this would be a very good deadlines color. Um, So we'll see. We'll grab some more muted colors next week and play this game again next week. And also, like I'm going to be filling in the rest of this journal with the rest of the colors this week, and then we can compare it to when I set up this week in my Jibun and have more good fun and laughs. And then next week's live plan with me, we'll we'll be basically planning first in the Hobonichi. For next week, I picked to try out grays, purples, and greens. Okay, so I'm going to make a note right here that we play with grays, purples, that grays didn't need an apostrophe, purples, and greens. Okay, we will do that for next week. I might pull some colors beforehand, but yeah. So we will do that for next week and see how that looks. And next week's plan with me, we'll be starting off in the Hobonichi. And if we have time, then we'll finish up in the Jibun Techo using the regular colors. Um, but for the next 8 weeks, like one of my planners will be mostly planned out of the live plan with me. It's likely this one, and you'll see it during the flips. And I'll possibly do flips of this as separate videos as well, just to be like, hey, this is what we tried in November. And isn't it hilarious? This reminds me of a circus or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it looks when the week is over. That was fun, though. I mean, I don't regret it at all. I'm going to put these colors. I don't like putting post-it notes directly to these pages because it crinkles them, but I'm going to anyways. And maybe I'll put in the margin. Yeah, I'll put down here, like later on, each of the colors and take out this later because it does crinkle the pages. But anyways, that was hilarious. Anomik is, is laughing. Yeah, it's just, uh, this is fun. This was. I mean, at least I'm not afraid. I mean, here's a nice. Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun, and I think it also serves as a lesson because so many people are so afraid of like making mistakes in their planners or like doing something like this that really truly does not work. At least not for me. I mean, if you look at this and you're thinking like, wow, I love how loud it is, then I'm not going to yuck on your yum. Um, but yeah, so with that, we'll finish things early because there's not much else to do. It was great talking with you too, Anomic, and see you in the next one. Everybody, like this video if you found that hilarious, even if you didn't, and you like seeing someone like take a risk. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you during the 30-minute warning for me going live if I have to cancel. I changed the stream title so you know. Yeah, and then I'm probably like yeah. Anyways, for sure next week at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Daylight Time, we will be doing this all over again. I hope everyone has a great week. Stay safe until next